Hello everyone and welcome to our channel.
Las Vegas buffets are quickly becoming extinct, but at least for now, there's still a few on the strip that are worth the calories.
Today we're coming at you from the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, where we'll be starting our day off with a hearty brunch at the Wicked Spoon Buffet.
With familiar staples in addition to rotating seasonal dishes, the Wicked Spoon aims to deliver well-crafted, imaginative plates that satisfy cravings and invite discovery.
But how does it compare to the popular buffet at the Wynn or the Bacchanal at Caesar's Palace? That's what we're here to find out.
Join us as we take you on a station-by-station and plate-by-plate tour and review. Along the way, we'll let you know if we think that Wicked Spoon is a contender in the Vegas buffet space, or if you're simply better off spending just a little bit more to get your gluttony on elsewhere.
Stick around and find out on today's episode of James and Paul Try It All.
Alrighty guys, now like the Bacchanal, Wicked Spoon has a 90-minute time limit, so we're gonna go ahead and shut up and we're gonna go get some food.
Moments later.
We're gonna go ahead and start off here at the Mexican station. I've got some huevos rancheros, and we're gonna try this chicken empanada right here as well. Everything I want a little dash of, they're calling it avocado salsa. Oh, maybe a little salsa verde to go on the huevos rancheros as well. Ooh, porcini crusted steak and egg hash. Yes, please. We're gonna get a little strawberry crepe. We will skip the omelet bar for now, though that is an option. Let's see what's over on the next station over here. Yes, let's get some hash brown bites here. We'll just get a little bit of Angry Mac here on the side. A little dab will do us. Let's grab a sausage. Gotta get some fried chicken. Smoked chicken sausage. I love a nice thick sausage. And let's get some bacon, because you can't have breakfast without bacon. Just a couple all right, I guess we're getting a hunk of bacon because it's all stuck together. Let's do a pork breakfast sausage here, which we'll put over on this plate so that we know the difference. Let's go try these plates. Alrighty, friends. We have just returned to our table. Our mimosas have already been placed out for us. They gave us a nice big carafe of mimosa. We did order the unlimited mimosas, so that's an extra $30. Hey, $30 for unlimited mimosas. I can't complain too much, so cheers. Now that we're gonna start with the buzz, let's start with the food. I'm gonna go in first for the huevos rancheros here. Just gonna go ahead and take a bite. Delightful. Absolutely delicious. Nice and crispy, crunchy. The salsa verde I added adds a nice bit of freshness, a little bit of spice. I like it. Let's try now the empanada. Now I mostly got this for Paul, but I'm gonna take a bite first. Flaky, buttery. It's got a nice spice to it. That's a chicken empanada. I'm gonna put a little bit of this avocado salsa though on it. Even better that way. Let's try this little hash. I forget what kind they said this was. They might have said short rib. I wasn't paying attention. I'm tired. Looks like there's some egg whites in there, some beef of some sort. Looks like maybe a roasted tomato, maybe some sort of chimichurri or something on there. Delicious too. So far we're off to a good start. Thank God. I was a little worried, I can't lie. Let's try the pork sausage. I love a good, snappy breakfast sausage. That's got a great snap. Oh, wow. Good flavor too, very well seasoned on that. Last but not least on this plate, we're gonna try the crepe. This is a strawberry crepe. Now, you may notice that they do the little plates and baskets. Wicked Spoon kind of actually pioneered that on the Vegas buffet space, and it was the others that started kind of copying. Delicious. That first plate's delightful.
And I'm already excited because it's got a whole bunch of meat on it. I'm gonna be a little honest. We had a not so good buffet experience on this trip, so I'm excited, but having a little trepidation to see how this is gonna fare.
Yeah, our dinner at Bacchanal was disappointing.
It was something. Let's try this Angry Mac here. Now, I know mac and cheese is always a pleaser on the buffet.
Is it angry?
Give me a second, because I almost feel like some things, they have a little delayed heat to it, but it's more paprika forward almost. Not really angry.
No, there's a good spice to it, but not hot spice.
It's not hot spice. It's spicy but smooth, if that makes any type of sense. Delicious. It's mac and cheese with a little bit of extra something in it.
It's actually pretty yummy.
Now we're gonna go with these little hash croquettes. These look delightful. Let's give it a bite. There's a potato croquette. You get a little bit of cheesiness to it. You know what these remind me of? Burger King did these things, and I don't know if they're still on their menu, but they were called cheesy tots, but elevated. They're bigger, they're puffier, and getting more potato flavor. Can't be mad at this. Let's go with sausage, right off the carving station. It's almost like a mild, sweet Italian sausage almost. Now we're gonna go with a little bit of this pork here off the carving station. It already looks a little juicy here. Now, I'm always trepidatious about pork because it can sometimes get dry. Definitely not dry, quite delicious. Portuguese sausage, let's give it a taste. Has a great snap. It is a little light on the spice. I will say it's okay.
I think it's flavorful, but I think you're right. It needs more spice.
It needs a little more spice.
You know what? It's actually got a good sweetness to it.
It's more on the sweet side, but I still think it's just okay. Chicken sausage.
I love a chicken breakfast sausage.
This is gonna sound really funny when I say this. I'm actually getting chicken flavor from that chicken sausage. So often I have bought chicken sausage from like Trader Joe's or other places. And most of the time, you don't get really much chicken flavor out of the sausage. It's mostly mealy. This is actually a little delightful for me. Bacon time. First off, bacon is cooked perfectly. There's not much more I can say about it. It's just bacon. If you like bacon, and who doesn't in the morning, this is a great option. Now, crispy chicken wing. Let's give it a bite. Fried perfectly, juicy in the middle, very moist, not dry. You know, I'm already impressed enough with this first plate. I'm gonna finish off this chicken wing and be perfectly happy. Now, I'm excited for us to see what else awaits us on this buffet because this is already turning our trip around. The funniest thing is I've heard a lot of mixed reviews from people. We look at everything online, and some people have said that, you know, Wicked Spoon isn't really as good as the others. I'm already enjoying Wicked Spoon just a bit more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Wicked Spoon after these messages. We want to extend our sincerest thanks to Lisa for the recent donation to our channel via PayPal. Thank you so much for the support, and it truly means the world. If you would like to support the channel, why not leave a super thanks or donate to our PayPal at the QR code on the screen. All funds go back into costs to keep the channel running, and this content is made possible with support from viewers like you. Hi there, everyone. We hope that you are enjoying today's video. If you are, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing, and hit that bell icon for notifications whenever a new episode of James and Paul Try It All is released. We release new videos every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Your support means the world to us, and it allows our videos to be seen by more viewers just like you. Now back to our video.
Guys, they have a mashed potato bar where you could add bacon and sour cream and crispy onions, and then a teeny bit of brown gravy. How many buffets have like build your own mashed potatoes? Let's go to the next station.
All right, we're ready for the next station. Let's get to it. Now, they have your choice between buttermilk pancakes or cinnamon French toast. If I had to pick between the two, I will go with the cinnamon French toast. Let's grab ourselves a nice little slice here.
Get one that's really covered in compote, I was gonna say.
I mean, I'd say there's plenty of compote on the top.
Plenty of compote on your top.
You've got your scrambled egg. Just for science, I'm gonna get a little scoop of them. But while we're here, let's grab the chicken and waffles.
Eggs Benedict?
Yep, let's grab an Eggs Benedict.
The last little Eggs Benedict.
You do have to get a spring roll. Let's go ahead and grab one. We are at the Asian station. You do want noodles?
Absolutely, I always want nudes.
Let's grab those noodles.
We have been together 9 years as of yesterday. How do you not know I always want nudes?
Oh, I know you do. But admittedly, I do always feel a little weird because it can sometimes be hit or miss. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a California roll here. Buffet sushi.
Is never a good idea, but you know.
Now moving on, it looks like there's hot pot and ramen. We're gonna go ahead and skip that for now. Let's go with some vegetable gyoza.
Yes. Salt and pepper shrimp for me in the cute little to-go box.
In a little to-go box. That's really cute. Now it looks like you have shrimp and pork shumai, pork chow su bao buns, and you have steamed egg yolk and custard buns.
I love a custard bun.
I'd say what we should do is let's grab one of each.
So we're definitely getting a custard bun. I will get the shrimp and pork shumai. And then last but not least, we will get 2 of those guys because I want my own.
That's fair. Now that we got our plates, let's go back to the table.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ready to start round 2 here, and I am quite excited. Now, they have this juice sitting out there by the salad bar, which looks to be apple, passion fruit, orange. It's just a mixture of juices. Let's give it a sip. A little too sweet for my taste, but you know what? The sweetness kind of gives you that little refreshment in the morning. Moving on, we rated the Asian station, we rated the breakfast section.
I expect you to eat the eggs Benedict with the chopsticks.
I mean, I could try.
Don't do that. You'll make a mess.
So we're gonna start off here with these vegetable gyoza that are sitting out here on the buffet. They look delightful. Are they the best vegetable gyoza I had? Probably not. Very earthy flavor. I think they're a little heavy on the mushroom. I don't hate it, but I will say it's just okay. Let's grab a little bit of those noodles. Overall, not bad. The noodles are cooked perfectly. Getting a little spice from the sausage, a little spice from the noodles dish that everything's been stir-fried in. Delightful noodle option. Spicy tuna roll. Now I will say this. That is just a spicy tuna roll. No frills. Definitely what you would expect from buffet sushi. Moving on. We're not going to use the...
I mean, that'd be hysterical to see, but...
It would be hysterical to see, but no, we're going to go for the eggs Benedict here.
This was supposed to be salt and pepper shrimp according to the sign, but it's just white rice. So
we're just going to skip it. Now, I'm going to be a little honest here with this eggs Benedict. As you can clearly see, it is a little bit of a challenge to try and slice this English muffin in here, and the egg is hard-boiled almost. So let's give it a bite. Reserve judgment.
That is always the challenge with a buffet eggs Benedict.
English muffin's a little too crispy, and the ratio, just texture. I think this one might be a miss. I'm going to try a bite of this custard bun. If you're used to normal dim sum, it's just going to be your standard custard bun. I'm not mad at it, though.
We're going to go in for the pork and shrimp shumai because Paul can't eat that. I'm going to start with all the shrimp stuff that Paul can't eat first. Let's start with the shrimp and pork shumai. For buffet shumai, that's not terrible. It's not mind-blowing. Trust me, you'll get better at an actual dim sum, but it's not bad. Shrimp tempura roll, which is falling apart. Absolutely falling apart. Kind of dry. Should have grabbed soy and wasabi, but we wanted to try it au natural. California roll is fine. I'm gonna try the spicy tuna myself because I haven't gonna try that yet. That's the best one out of the 3. All right, let's go in for the spring roll here, which we've doused in sweet chili. Standard spring roll flavors, but wonderful. You know, I can't be angry at it, but it's literally like every other spring roll I probably ever had in my life. Not bad though. Let's go in for these mashed potatoes that I built myself here. A little bit of gravy, a little bit of bacon, a little bit of onion. Very buttery, very rich. The gravy is really flavorful. I like that quite a bit. All right. Paul had to get the buffet scrambled eggs.
We have to know just for science.
Skip the buffet scrambled eggs. French toast.
Now, I will say one thing that is nice is that they have not hounded us about the 90-minute time limit, but we always want to be respectful.
Right. French toast is good. I think it needs a little bit of syrup, but the compote's delightful. Now I'm going to try the bao bun. I love a char siu bao bun. It's literally one of my favorite things ever. Let's see how they do. All right. Nice little bit of char siu in there. Is it the best bao I've ever had? No. But for buffet bao, it's pretty darn good. Last but not least, I got the chicken and waffle, which they gave you a cute little dropper syringe, I think, of syrup. Chicken seems a little dry, but we'll find out. Now, I could just be saying this because I like to drown my chicken and waffles in syrup. It needs more syrup. Paul will probably find this perfect because he doesn't use much syrup to begin with. The chicken's not as dry as I thought, but it could be a little bit moister. The waffle has a wonderful flavor though. So again, not bad for buffet chicken and waffles. Again, this is worth probably picking up. Now guys, we're gonna go ahead and finish the last little remaining bites that we got here, and then we're gonna all go on to our next round. We're gonna avoid filling up on the bread rolls as delicious as they look, because they really do. These croissants look fantastic. The banana bread looks great. But frankly, there's limited stomach space and only so much room for carbs. Now we got some bagels and bread and a toaster, so you can toast that up. Nutella, peanut butter, jams. Honestly, like if it weren't for a buffet, that sounds like a lovely breakfast to me. You got your smoked salmon station, which again, we are gonna skip. We're good without it. You know what though? I will say, let's try the beef carpaccio. Because I love a little thinly sliced raw beef. And they do have some salads, including a wedge salad and a Caesar salad. Again, we're gonna be skipping that because fibrous salads will fill you up, and we still have to get their dessert, which I think we're gonna head there next.
1 minute later.
Now we're moving on to the dessert section here. We're gonna get some warm bourbon white chocolate bread pudding. Let's go for this guy here. We'll get a little cheesecake. How about a little tiramisu, Paul?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna take one of these little chocolate donuts. Ooh, and an apple turnover. And then we're gonna get a chocolate croissant or a little pain au chocolat. And the lemon berry tart. I love lemon and blueberry. Can't have a buffet dessert station without some creme brulee. Oh, we got a cute little like gelato station. Oh man, I might have to come back for that.
There's so many different gelato flavors.
I think I want the mint chocolate chip later. I definitely want the mint chocolate chip later. I'm gonna come back for that. We're gonna get a little warm molten chocolate cake because, you know, it's quintessential. Every casino buffet has a cone, but how many of them have strawberry shortcake cones?
And a Cracker Jack caramel peanut.
Oh, I want an assorted muffin. Do you want a Fruity Pebble treat?
Normally I will say yes to a Fruity Pebble treat, but we have enough dessert on this one.
There's never enough dessert. Okay, I do want a freshly baked assorted cookie. I'm going with the treats one, because, I mean, not the treats, the M&M's one, because I'm a sucker for an M&M's cookie, I can't lie. All right, I think we've made it around the dessert station. Let's go indulge. All right, guys, we're nearing the finish line, which is good because, frankly, I'm getting very, very full. I just don't have the stomach space for buffets like I used to. Young me would be absolutely disgusted with old me. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the last two of the savory items that we've got. And that's first gonna be the biscuits and gravy. So there's a lot of thick sausage in this gravy here. The gravy itself is kind of on the waterier side. Wow, that's pretty shocking actually. The gravy is very flavorful. The sausage is very flavorful. It's got a wonderful, strong, well-seasoned flavor to it. The biscuit on the outside is very crunchy. Let's see how the inside's is though. The inside is pretty darn good actually. So let's try the beef carpaccio. Delicious. Just as good as any beef carpaccio I've ever had. All right, now time for dessert. I am gonna start with, let's start with the muffin. Now here's the weird thing is, and maybe I'm just missing it, but like, I didn't see any butter near the muffins. Oh, it probably is over near the toast. But that's okay, we'll just go by itself. So I like a buttery muffin. Okay. I love a blueberry muffin, it's my favorite kind. That's actually a pretty flavorful blueberry muffin. Wasn't dry or anything, it was very moist. Then again, it's really hard to overcook a blueberry muffin. If you have a dry blueberry muffin, you did something really, really wrong. Apple turnover. I'm kind of going from like breakfast pastry into desserts, like working my way. This feels kind of dry, so I was gonna like tear it apart, but if there's apple in there, I'm not getting it. It's just dry pastry. Not that dry. It's still buttery on the inside. The outside is very kind of dry. But I bit through half of it and I've got like the tiniest little smidge of apple flavor. I'd skip that. Not worth it. M&M cookie. Now we're in dessert. Delightful. If you have kids, they'll love this. I just realized in all the buffet videos we do, I'm always the dessert guy.
I mean, yes, and there's a reason for that. If anybody is wondering, I just am not huge on sweets.
I know. The next time we do a buffet, I'm forcing you to be the dessert guy. We're going for the molten chocolate cake. Again, a buffet staple, at least in Vegas here. Very chocolatey on the inside. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. If you like that kind of flavor, that strong dark chocolate flavor, or a molten chocolate cake, that's good. Let's go for the pan au chocolat.
How is it? Oh, there's...
Is it perfect French patisserie? No. Is it perfectly acceptable? Yes.
It looks perfectly acceptable on the fact that there are layers.
It's very well laminated. The chocolate is there. It's not overpowering, but a pan au chocolat should not be just all chocolate. You really want to taste that buttery, flaky croissant. And I think they do a good job for a buffet croissant. Let's keep moving on. I'm gonna save the cherry pistachio one for Paul.
Save the tiramisu for me and one of the cones.
Oh, bitch, I am gonna take a little bit of that tiramisu. You can't tell me I can't have that. I'll save most of it for you. The tiramisu, it could have stronger coffee flavor, but it's not bad. Perfectly acceptable for a small bite. You get that tiramisu feeling. It's good. Let's try the cheesecake. That's good buffet cheesecake, actually. Tangy, rich. Has the texture I like in cheesecake, where it's kind of where it's not necessarily super creamy, but not solid, somewhere in between. Let's try the little donut. I love a donut, especially a little chocolate covered donut. Not bad. Not mind blowing. If in case you don't know, I am something of a connoisseur of bread pudding. I have made so many damn bread puddings in my life for a restaurant I was working at, trying to perfect a recipe. So I'd like to believe I know what I'm talking about when it comes to bread pudding. It actually is very soft. It's not like overcooked, cuts right through. Let's give it a taste. This is supposedly a bourbon white chocolate bread pudding. I'm getting neither bourbon nor white chocolate. Almost looks like there's apples here on top, maybe. I have the feeling that was mislabeled. However, it's not bad, but I don't think I want to finish it. Cracker Jack chocolate caramel cone. That's fine, but it's almost all chocolate. And frankly, it's a little too much for me. The creme brulee. I love that it's got the cute little cow cups. It does have a little bit of a little nice crispy, cracky shell. Nice and chilled. That's the thing I like is I'd rather have my creme brulee nice and chilly. I hate when it comes out warm, and I get why it does, because obviously you're bruleeing it fresh. Flavor's okay. Could be stronger. When I make things like custards or any vanilla-based flavored thing, I use vanilla like I mean it. And I just feel like, especially a lot of places like buffets, go so light on the vanilla, it's almost not worth it. Last but not least, we got two last things to try here. The salted caramel ganache tart. This looks delicious. Very chocolatey, very salty, pretty good. Let's try the lemon berry tart. Lemon and blueberry is one of my favorite flavor combos ever. Looks like it's a lemon curd filling here. It's fine. It's a lemon tart. It's a lemon tart with blueberry on it. I was really hoping that there'd be some sort of layer of like blueberry jam inside there. But no, it's just lemon curd. So if you like a lemon tart, it's not bad, but I don't know if I would go back for seconds.
So I'm gonna try this cherry pistachio mousse cake. I love cherry, I love pistachio. It reminds me almost of spumoni ice cream. It's not overtly sweet, which is what I'm perfectly happy with. That pistachio mousse, you get a nutty flavor from it. The cherry is very light, so it's very light on the cherry flavor. And the sponge cake is perfectly moist. I can't be mad at this little mousse cake. Is it the absolute best pistachio flavor? No. Is it the absolute best cherry flavor? It's a hint of cherry. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish off these desserts, and then we will be back with our final thoughts on the Wicked Spoon. Stay tuned.
Alright guys, as you can tell by the costume change, it is later in the day, but we're back up in the room here at Cosmopolitan. I think we both agree that Wicked Spoon was pretty enjoyable.
It was, and I think where I would have any type of issue with it, because there were some hits and misses during our visit. Some things were just okay, some things were pretty good in my opinion. Right. And then if you're the Eggs Benedict, then yeah, it just was not good.
Eggs Benedict on buffet is rarely good. But that being said, the price point is actually pretty reasonable with $47 for brunch. And with the offerings, and again, the quality of a lot of them, I wasn't angry. No, considering what Excalibur's buffet is charging nowadays, which is like 40 bucks.
Yeah, like you could pay like a few dollars more, like $7 more, and you can get a better buffet.
Yeah, I would just go to Wicked Spoon instead.
So we have to give them credit where credit is due. Is this going to be the best buffet? Absolutely not. Is this going to be the best quality that you're going to have on a buffet? No. But is it going to be worth the price that they're charging?
For half the price of Bacchanal and or Win Buffet, I think Wicked Spoon does a pretty darn good job. On that note, we hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell icon for notifications whenever a new episode James and Paul Try It All is released every single Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We also want to thank you so much for all of your support of the channel, comments, feedback, just everything that keeps this channel going. You are the star of the show.
On that note, we're exhausted. It's time for bed for us. So until next time, we hope you have a good week.